Your ants aren't going to burst out of hibernation like someone flipped a switch. They don't wake up instantly, they don't go straight back to foraging, and they definitely don't look excited to see you. But what actually happens when ants wake up after winter is far more interesting, and honestly, a little dramatic. When winter ends, the ant colony doesn't so much wake up as it does reboot. It's slow, it's subtle, and if you blink, you'll miss the first signs entirely. Let's start with the moment everything begins to change: temperature. As the nest slowly warms, even by a few degrees, your ants don't suddenly start sprinting around. Instead, their metabolism flicks from winter mode to the neutral position, like a car rolling out of a parking brake. And this is where the magic begins. When ants wake up, the first movements are tiny. We are talking, was that a twitch or did I imagine it? Levels of tiny. A worker might adjust position. Another might wander a centimetre and decide, nope, too early, back to bed. And then obviously shuffle back into the cluster. The queen, who spent winter being the world's most motionless monarch, might stretch her legs. Not dramatically, just enough to say, alright, let's see what the weather's doing. These micro movements are your first clue that the colony is booting back up. Inside the brood pile, everything that was paused begins again. If the colony kept any eggs through winter, and not all do, they'll start developing again as temperatures rise. Slowly at first, then steadily. Think of them like tiny biological timers that unpause once the environment feels safe again. Larvae go from minimal winter metabolism to, I'm starving, feed me everything. Expect larvae to plump up again as feeding resumes. This is where the spring growth boom truly begins. Any pupae that pause during diapause will resume their metamorphosis. Their colour darkens, their outlines sharpen. You'll start to recognise the beginnings of legs and body segments. It's like nature quietly pressing play. Now, this is the moment most beginners obsess over. Queens do not instantly start laying eggs the second winter ends. They warm up slowly, they stabilise, they assess the colony's energy first, but over a few days, sometimes a week or more, she will resume egg production. You may not see the eggs immediately, but you should notice subtle changes. The queen repositioning, grooming, interacting with workers more often. This is her pre-laying behaviour. While all this is happening internally, you'll start noticing very clear changes on the outside. Workers begin exploring again. Foraging behaviour returns. You'll see more movement, more grooming, more activity. Moisture in the test tube may shift as the colony becomes more active. Feeding begins again, slowly at first, then more confidently. But here's the part beginners are never ready for. Some workers will die in the early spring, and it is completely normal. These are the older workers who push through winter and reach the end of their lifespan. Beginners panic when they see a few bodies, but this is a natural turnover, not colony collapse. The important thing is that new brood development is ramping back up to replace them. The answer is gradually. Don't take your ants from winter temperatures to 24 degrees overnight. Warm too fast and your ants panic. It's like waking up to someone blasting a foghorn in your bedroom. Increase temperatures slowly over a few days. Let them adjust. Your colony will thank you for it. And once they are comfortably warm, feeding begins properly. The queen starts her spring laying cycle. The entire nest becomes a construction site of activity and movement. This is the start of the best part of the ant keeping year. A few very important things to avoid. Don't overheat them. Don't overfeed them immediately. Don't move them constantly. Don't open the nest every 5 minutes. Don't assume silence means danger. Don't panic if they take a week to fully wake up. Spring awakening is gentle, not explosive. Think sunrise, not fireworks. I'm working on a full guide for your ant's first feed of the year, including how much to give, what to avoid, and the biggest mistakes beginners make as colonies wake up. So keep an eye out for that one. I hope you've enjoyed this video. With spring around the corner, we are expecting an absolute boom in production with our ants. This is a really exciting time to be an ant keeper. So make sure you like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Let's make it Antastic. Farewell.